what advice would you like to give to young professionals trying to find their niche in tech entrepreneurship?
So the first and foremost, I would say the important advice I want to give it to them. So identify the area which is of their interest and where they have the strength. Don't go here and there with the fancy words or jargons they are hearing in the market or the internet. Just first find out which are the interest area of yours, the strength you have, which you can grow. So you can find your tech places, right? You can start something, but don't wait for the perfection, right? So, or maybe a perfect idea, just start. Learn as you go. Don't afraid of the mistakes also. You make the mistake, don't get afraid of that. Because mistakes also gives a learning, right? You will improve there. And what I see like a platform like VSkills, right? So you are helping already coming up with a lot of skills training, which I see, and which may be the similar kind of courses the young entrepreneurs can do, learn from the skill gaps, right? From the market, what are the different skill gaps are there, which they want to learn, go for that. And if you really want to stand out, go for certification. And I found you can do maybe if you want to go to the new area, you want to go to switch the field. So skill is very important instead of degree. The relevant skill has to be there.
I think you've given a fair idea that having the skills that are required is very important. Updating yourself now and then is very important to grow in a field, because the technology is changing so quickly that technological advancement is required. And of course, as you said it rightly, the area of interest is very important. Don't just go by jargons. Very rightly said, because everybody is now and then becoming entrepreneurs. We see a lot of entrepreneurs growing, but very soon they kind of sink also. As soon as they rise, the sinking is also rising.
Even though this month we, as you already explained, right? We are building a community named Humans of EV. Right. So this month we release a magazine, The Green Route. So in that magazine, I have written an article on that, the skill gaps in the EV industry. What are the must-have roles? What is the current roles? And what is like emerging roles in the ecosystem, domain-wise. So maybe you can visit our website, humansofev.info, and just check April month magazine, and you can find out various skill set which industry is seeking into EV ecosystem and the skill gaps. So my study says that even though industry people, the association, they feel that around 60 to 70% skill gap is still there in the industry, required to grow this industry. So there's huge opportunity which I'm seeing, be it a battery domain, AI domain, software, or maybe then vehicle, different options which are opening up as this is a new field.
I think we're going to post that article as well for people to view and learn. That's how they can move further. Now, moving to the last and a very important question. What career myth would you like to debunk once and for all?
So I would say, like people say, like if I have to start something or my own, or maybe I have to succeed in tech, so computer science degree is must. But what I see, the many successful tech professionals, right? They come from diverse backgrounds. They have learned through the self-studies, boot camps, hands-on experiences, talking to the people, right? When they do. So here, what I say, like the tech is like creativity, problem solving, and collaboration. Right? So it's a myth like, okay, I have to have this much degree only, then I can enter into tech. I've seen many people in my, like whom under with I have worked, even though I take an example of our CEO, right? So he's a doctor by education, but still he's selling the SaaS platform, TelioEV SaaS. So this is an example with me. Yeah, he's a doctor, but he's selling softwares, right? So how does it matter now? Okay, you should have a professional degree to do that.
So I think there was an interview once we did, which says the why of what you're doing is important.
Yes.
So if you know the why of your profile of your work, that kind of surpasses the degrees and the skills that are required, and of course the skills that you can learn on the way.
Right.
Thank you so much, sir. I think it has been a very fruitful and a very wonderful conversation. You very crisply narrated the requirements, the skills that are there, and the gaps that are there that needs to be still filled in the market.
Thanks a lot for having me on the platform. I hope the listeners, viewers, they will learn from my journey, my experiences which I have shared today, and they will also grow in their career, professional career. And the work V Skill is doing, it's really admirable. And I'm sure that like you are the pioneer in bridging the skill gap in India.